Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. In this video I will show you how we can create a custom plugin for our Ktor framework to manage incoming messages from our Rabbit message broker. So let's get started. Let's create another package here in the infra module called IMPK. And inside this package, let's create another one called Rabbit, because in the future we can create a Kafka package, for example. Both this message broker use the IMPK protocol. Now we will create three files. One to store our Rabbit configuration, another one to store the instance of our Rabbits, and other to store some Rabbit actions to publish and consume messages. Let's start by creating the configuration file, rabbit config. In this class, we can define some properties like the rabbit URI. It will be a string, can be null. Connection name. And that's it. I forgot to mention something. In those days, we don't have a particular library to manage Rabbit messages for Ktor. We have a Rabbit template for Spring Boot, but for Kotlin, for Ktor, we don't have an official plugin. So for this application, I have the IMPK client Java implementation here, and we will create a custom plugin to apply in our Ktor framework. So that's why I create a separate configuration file. So I think that's it for this class. Actually, let me create a companion object here to create an instance of this class. Rabbits config, return rabbits config. It will be a private constructor here. Very nice. And now let's create our rabbit instance. Rabbit MQ instance. Okay, now I will create the code, and after that I will explain each line. So this is a basic Kotlin class, and we have a constructor here that takes a RabbitMQ object as a parameter. And this RabbitMQ config contains the necessary configuration details for connecting to a RabbitMQ broker. So we create a connection factory here using create connection factory from client RabbitMQ, and then we set the URI based on our configuration. Next, we create a connection using the connection name from the Rabbit config, and this line establish a connection a real connection with the RabbitMQ. We also create a channel here, created using our connection. A channel in RabbitMQ represents a communication with rabbits, and with this channel we can send and receive messages. Additionally, we have a function here called withChannel that takes lambda as a parameter, and this functions allows us to execute a custom logic using the channel object. And we can simply pass our desired logic here, like read and create a message, and will be executed with this channel as the context. So I think that's it for this class. Actually, let me go back to the config. We need to create an initialize block here to initialize our RabbitMQ connection. Initialize, receive a lambda function. Okay, let's import channel, and we need a variable here to our RabbitMQ instance. Can be null, and here we will initialize our instance based on this configuration. Initialize our initialize block here. It will be an internal var initialize block channel return unit. Nice, it will be a late init var. Initialize block, receive block, and that's it.